Member for Courtney Alberni.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, I want to start with, it was actually a Conservative government that cut IT staff in the public service. We saw outsourcing go up with the big six companies, double under the Conservatives. We saw it quadruple under this Liberal government. But Mr. Speaker, I'm going to go back to the fact, sorry, I'm trying to just get my question off here. Mr. Speaker, as I try to finish my question here, it's become unequivocally clear that the corporate control parties, both Liberal and Conservative, are continuing to go to the highly paid private sector to give them taxpayers' dollars to do services that can be done by the public service. Now, a question through you, Mr. Speaker, to the Conservative leader is, we put forward a motion as New Democrats to expand beyond ArriveCan, which we know GC Strategy started doing business with the government under the Harper regime. But Mr. Speaker, the question is, we asked to expand looking at all outsourcing, including Deloitte, Mr. Speaker. Deloitte went from $97 million doing contracts with the Government of Canada to $275 million. So why is it that the Conservatives won't let us expand the study, because it's been a year since the motion passed? Is it because Peter MacKay is a director at Deloitte, or is it because Pierre Pettigrew is a director at Deloitte? Because we know it's the corporate control parties that are blocking having a real look at what's going on.
We are out of time, but allow the honourable leader to answer.
Mr. Speaker, let's start with corporate control. This NDP government is, NDP Liberal government is corporate controlled. They vote together, including that member, to double the amount of money spent on outside consultants. Yep. He voted to increase outsourcing by $11 billion, or 100%. He voted to make his constituents on Vancouver Island spend $1,400 per household on outside consultants. Conservatives voted against every single nickel of that outsourcing. We are the only party in the House that can say that. All three other costly coalition parties voted for those things. We're going to cut the outsourcing. We're going to save the money. Mr. Speaker, we're going to deliver common sense for the common people by axing the tax, building the homes, fixing the budget, and stopping the crime.